EastEnders fan favorite suffers sudden heart attack leaving family distraught. Next week, EastEnders is set to air worrying scenes for the Carter family. EastEnders is set to air more worrying scenes for Elaine Knight, Hariett Thorpe, after she suffered a double heart attack. This week, the Queen Vic remained tense as Linda Carter, Kellie Bright, told her mum Elaine she wanted to sell the pub, but she desperately asked her to rethink her decision. A row soon broke out between the pair as George Knight, Colin Salmon, asked Linda to see the situation from Elaine's point of view. The interaction makes Elaine think her estranged husband is plotting something against her behind her back. After Elaine failed to raise cash to save the Vic, she lost her temper in front of all the punters before collapsing. Linda and Johnny Carter, Charlie Suff, are horrified, but Elaine soon confesses to having a panic attack. In next week's episodes, Elaine's health remains on Linda's mind following her heart attack. But rather than rest, determined Elaine takes the opportunity to swoop in on the Albert as Freddie Slater, Bobby Brazier, fails to bag any entertainment for the bar, leaving love rival Cindy Beale, Michelle Collins, very impressed. Elsewhere, Linda worries Elaine's doing too much after her ordeal. Will she be able to get through to her mum? When Anna Knight Molly Reinford returns to the square from Spain, she soon clashes with her dad, George, for keeping her in the dark about his divorce from Elaine and the sale of the Vic. Anna asks George to talk to Elaine about taking things slowly following her heart attack, after both she and Linda fail to get through to her. Will Elaine recover from her heart attacks? Or is the landlady on a dangerous downward spiral? Eamon Holmes points to huge problem for Prince William in his mission to end homelessness. The Prince of Wales has marked the second anniversary of his Homewards program. Eamon Holmes has identified funding and migration as the critical barriers facing Prince William's ambitious mission to end homelessness, speaking on GB News about Prince's 2-year-old Homewards initiative. The presenter, who initially expressed enthusiasm when the Prince of Wales launched the program in 2023, admitted his concerns about the project's progress. Prince William has marked the second anniversary of his Homewards program by acknowledging the complex and unpredictable nature of tackling homelessness across the UK. In a letter to local coalition groups working across 6 flagship locations, the Prince of Wales urged them to keep going, whilst recognizing the scale of the challenge ahead. Speaking about this on GB News, Eamon said, "The charity is now in delivery mode. The good thing about this is that 2 years ago, he made this statement that he was going to end homelessness. I actually started to think, fantastic. Then I heard nothing about it, nothing. What on earth is going on?" GB News royal correspondent Cameron Walker replied, "I mean, it's something Prince William concedes, ending homelessness isn't going to happen overnight. 2 years ago, he set up Homewards to demonstrate that homelessness can be ended and, I quote, made rare, brief and unrepeated. So what he's done is set up 6 flagship locations around the country. Belfast is one of them. We've got Lambeth here in South London, Bournemouth and other places as well, and Aberdeen is another. They are essentially forming blueprints to show how homelessness can be tackled in that specific area. Because what Prince William and his team are arguing is that it won't be a one-size-fits-all approach across the country. It needs local stakeholders and organizations working together to solve homelessness in each city." Eamon added, "I'll tell you what these organizations don't have, I know this because I do some work in and around homelessness particularly in Belfast, is funding. That's the problem. Because it's not just a case of, I'm Joe Bloggs and I don't have anywhere to live. It's often, I'm Joe Bloggs and I have a drug problem, or a drinking problem, or terrible family issues, or whatever it may be. It's not a simple fix. And then we've got the migrant situation on top of all this. You wonder how that's going to interfere with what he's trying to do." Cameron agreed. Exactly, there's not enough housing, not enough funding. The Homewards initiative has launched more than 100 programs across its 6 locations. Newport, Lambeth, Northern Ireland, Aberdeen, Sheffield, and the Dorset towns of Poole, Bournemouth and Christchurch. Approximately 300 homes are forecast to be delivered through the program's innovative housing projects, comprising empty accommodation, private rentals and new builds. The first residents moved into Aberdeen flats in March, with Sheffield tenants beginning to move in this week. A significant financial boost came in February when Prince William unveiled a partnership with Lloyds Banking Group, making £50 million available to organizations tackling homelessness. Nearly £3 million has additionally been secured from partners and coalition members. The program has also launched Upstream, an early intervention initiative in schools to identify young people most at risk of homelessness, modeled on Australia's successful Geelong project.